Well, everybody, are you ready for games to play themselves? I guess this is the future. I mean, we just got to embrace this. Apparently, this is it. We don't ever play games anymore. Okay, we just let them play themselves. We're just gonna watch it happen. If anything is even remotely challenging, I'm just gonna have Microsoft Copilot do it. Okay, that kind of sounds like that is the basic concept here of a patent that Microsoft has apparently filed. It sounds very similar to something that was just filed not too long ago by PlayStation. Now, Xbox has been quite a bit in the news recently. We got the whole announcement of Project Helix. This is the code name for their next console. We've also heard that the console's dev kit is going to be coming out next year in 2027. That does not mean the console is going to come out next year, but that's the developer kit. That's for companies that are making games for the new Xbox. I think traditionally it takes about 1 to 2 years after that dev kit goes out there before the actual console is out. So I'd expect we probably are not going to get the new Xbox until probably holiday 2028. That would be my pretty good, I think, guess. Now that's been in the news, but I say all of that to say that maybe this new patent is going to be one of the many things that is out there with the new Xbox, the whole console PC hybrid. So yeah, we got this right here from Eurogamer. It says, just like PlayStation, Microsoft has filed a patent for an AI helper that will play games for you. So yes, in a nutshell, we did hear something very similar to this. This was filed, I guess, by PlayStation not too long ago. It is kind of funny when like very similar patents are filed. I mean, the whole point of a patent is like, hey, this is our thing. But regardless, I guess Xbox maybe has their own specific, unique spin on it. But yeah, basic idea, it's kind of just the same thing. So getting into it, it says, as unearthed by Tech4Gamers, Microsoft filed the recently published patent application concerning state management for video game help sessions back in 2024. That was a couple years ago. Now it says it's intended to offer a solution to what the company calls the rudimentary currently available methods of getting help to overcome in-game difficulties, methods that it says take a great deal of effort. Now it says specifically, Microsoft's patent filing discusses the implementation of cloud-based help sessions, which might involve text, chat, or video-based communication, and which would give players the option to temporarily transfer control of their current gaming session to another game player. Then, once the session is complete, an updated help session state is obtained, and the player can either accept it and proceed with the game from that point, or reject it and return to the sending state. So a lot to unpack here, but yeah, basically you are giving this other player, now it could be AI or it could be another human player, could be a mixture of both here in this patent, but basically you're giving this other player control over your game for a little bit of time, and then when it comes back into your control, you can either choose to accept what has just happened or reject it. So if they troll you and they just like make your character die or something like that, you can reject it, it sounds like. I don't know, this reminds me of the Inferno cape, believe it or not, in RuneScape. I remember when that whole thing came out, it was like super hard. There were actually things online where people would pay other people to like temporarily have control over their RuneScape account just to get them through that and then get them the Infernal cape. Totally random, by the way, but that's what it reminds me of. Only in this case, you don't have to go on to some like third market shady website and give somebody control over your account just to complete this. I guess this is going to be something that's kind of built right into the Xbox ecosystem here. And we see the patent right here, and I do have this linked in the description along with that article. But yeah, the summary we just read kind of sounds very similar to what is on the screen there. Now, I will give them a bit of a benefit of the doubt here. They say that the current method of looking up how to do things and then going back to your game and then doing it is a bit rudimentary. I thought that was a bit silly to read that, but you know, as I think about it more and more, yeah, I mean, being in the era of like, you know, looking up a guide on how to get through a temple in Ocarina of Time or a dungeon, I can't remember what they were called, and just, you know, play by play, you just do everything that's in that that guide. People might think that's odd, and so, you know, something like this, be it very untraditional, it is maybe kind of working through through that rudimentary kind of way that we try to make our way through very difficult games nowadays with those text-based guides. But yeah, that being said, still kind of odd, and I don't really know how this might kind of affect like your sense of accomplishment when it comes to playing a difficult game. Like, oh my gosh, I just actually beat this game, wow, I'm really good. But who cares, because everybody else who has the achievement where they, beat the game on hard mode, who cares? They could have just used this to get through the game, but I don't know. Overall, this is very interesting. We are now getting this from Xbox, and we got it from PlayStation a while ago. Like it or not, I guess, I guess this is the future now.